City is known for having the best bagels, but that title went to a different city over the weekend at a national competition where a variety of bagels were judged. About 24 businesses battled it out in this year's Bagel Fest competition in Citi Field in Queens on Sunday. The winner, Starship Bagel in Dallas, Texas. Woohoo! They also won in 2023. 13 different states were represented at the contest, including one bagel place that traveled all the way from Honolulu to compete. And 3 other countries were also represented. They had representatives from Canada, Denmark, and Spain. This is the 6th year they've held Bagel Fest, and the organizer says it just keeps getting bigger and better.
And you know, everything's bigger in Texas.
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
That's good. We want Texas.
Congratulations to Dallas for beating out several countries as well as several cities in the United States.
You know what? It's early this morning. We might have a bagel with cream cheese, you know, whatever you want.
I say we go to Dallas for that one.
Let's go.
Well, the Met Gala theme for 2026 has been revealed. It's costume art. Fashion's biggest night will focus on the history of the Costume Institute at the famed Metropolitan Museum of Art. It'll showcase the Met's newest exhibition, which threads together 200 works of art with 200 fashion garments and accessories. The gala is a huge fundraiser for the Met's Costume Institute and its only means of raising money. It draws a who's who from the fashion and entertainment world with a red carpet that rivals and even sometimes overshadows the Oscars. Last year, the gala raked in a whopping $31 million, with tickets reportedly costing some $75,000 each. Wow.
Well, I bet this year, well, this coming year, you know, they're probably going to make more than that, and it's going to be beautiful. The outfits they're going to be wearing, the art.
Oh, yeah. And sometimes, oh my God, many times it's so overboard with just amazing costumes. So
I bet it's
looking forward to that.
Amazing.
The upcoming live action movie, Legend of Zelda. Monday, new images showed up on the Nintendo Today app. They show actors Bo Bragison, who plays the magical princess Zelda, and Benjamin Evan Ainsworth, who plays the swordsman Link. Zelda, of course, is the popular action adventures video game series that made its debut in the 80s, and the film is being produced by the same man who created those games, along with Mario, the legendary Shigeru Miyamoto. Legend of Zelda is set to hit theaters on May 7th of 2027. Still need to wait a couple of years for that one.
We need to wait until not this coming year, next year.
I know.
Because it's going to be 2026 in a couple of months.
Yeah, you know, it's so funny how so many movies are being promoted 2 years in advance.
Like the Demon K-pop Hunters until 2029. Imagine that.
So long from now, but I guess they want people to start getting, you know, excited about it.
But this one's interesting because it's based off on a game. Now it's going to be a live action movie.
Yeah, lots of kids looking forward. Disney released the first look at the next year's live action adaptation of Moana. 17-year-old Catherine Lagai is the new lead in the musical adventure. Dwayne Johnson returns as the demigod Mao. At nearly 10 years, this will be Disney's quickest turnaround between an animated movie and a live-action remake. The animated Moana came out in November of 2016. It grossed more than $643 million at the global box office. Last year's sequel brought in a massive $1.1 billion. Wow, and now we get the live action version.
It's so beautiful, and it's going to be next year, summertime, that it's going to be coming out. And you know what? It's so amazing because it kind of gives you the idea from animation, then from how they really look in real life, you know? So the kids kind of like, oh, this is how they look in real life.
They can make it very relevant to them.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be nice. Can't believe how much it grossed, but lots of people looking forward to it.
Especially the singing.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Weather.
Happy birthday to
I know, she is the best, definitely. So it's a big night tonight for country music.
Country Music Awards.
Oh, yeah.
Amy Wilson is going to be hosting, you know. Laredo has been known as well due to her song, Flying Over Laredo. It's such a beautiful song.
It is. And Luke Combs, wow, biggest selling country artist. That is amazing. So.
And then new movies coming out and stuff like that, especially for next week, which is Thanksgiving week. Zootopia,
Wicked. Oh yeah,
as well. You know, and also Black Friday next week. So
hard
it's
to believe.
Then Black Friday.
Hard to believe. Lots of things just moving along really
Christmas
quickly.
presents probably already.
Oh my gosh. Thanksgiving holiday by hosting their 34th annual Thanksgiving celebration at the Miami Rescue Mission. Fresh off of the big win over New York, Kellel Ware was among the players helping serve hot meals to 450 residents alongside coaches, Heat legends, and entertainers. The organization also teamed up with community partners to distribute 600 Thanksgiving baskets to underserved families. This year, the outreach expanded beyond Overtown and Wynwood, reaching communities in Little Havana, Little Haiti, and up to the Lauderdale area. Even newcomer Norman Powell jumped right in, sharing laughs with the fans. So it was a full day of gratitude as the Heat gave back to their community.
And that's the beauty of it, the connection with the public and stuff, also the holidays to get together.
Well, it's time to get those letters to Santa in the mail. Monday, November 17th, this past Monday, marked the start of the U.S. Postal Service's annual letter adoption. Operation Santa gives children and families the opportunity to write letters to Santa. People can then adopt a letter from a child to make sure those holiday wishes are fulfilled. This year, you can choose to adopt a family as a team to ensure requests from the same household are met. You can visit USPSOperationSanta.com to learn more about that. And how beautiful is that? What a neat thing to do. It's always nice to put a smile on a child's face. Drone pilot in Florida captured video of a family of manatees swimming alongside a playful dolphin. It happened in the Manatee River, no less, near Bradenton's River Park. The rare glimpse of Florida's marine wildlife in action comes during Manatee Awareness Month. How ironic is that? That's when boaters are urged to be extra cautious as manatees migrate to warmer waters around the state. Pretty beautiful there.
It's something amazing to see a dolphin and a manatee playing around together.
Yeah, they're like children. They like to play. They have a play date.
And I think this was caught like by a drone or a helicopter because that's a nice shot.
Yeah, very nice video there. Pretty cool there. And Taco Bell is rolling out 3 new menu items nationwide. Get this, they were all created by real fans. Starting today, the Cantina Craze, California Crunch Wrap, and Burrito Bliss will be available for a limited time. The fan-made lineup features a steak and fries twist on the classic Crunch Wrap, a grilled vegetarian remix of the cheesy bean and rice burrito, and a loaded version of the Cantina Chicken Crispy Taco. They all sound delicious, especially right now for lunch. Now, Taco Bell loyalists were invited to share their ideas for the new menu items. After more than 40,000 submissions, 3 so-called honorary fan chefs were chosen to bring their flavor ideas to stores across country. And as I just mentioned, those are available starting today. So if you want to head on out, that's what they look like right there. They all look delicious. You can go and get those today.
That is delicious, the burrito.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday to Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I don't know what I'm more excited about. The Hunger Games. I mean, wow, such
It
a
comes out
fan.
next year.
Yeah, so we don't have to wait for too long like some of the other previews.
And there's going to be new characters, you know.
Yeah,
So it's good.
absolutely.
Landman.
I was just going to say,
Talking
wow.
about Landman, it is so cool that it's recorded in Texas.
Yes, what a great series that is. You know, if for folks out there that don't have Paramount Plus, it's a really good series to catch up on. Maybe just get the Paramount Plus and then watch the series and then take a break on it.
Enjoy it over the weekend.
Yeah.
And the weekend, top chart,
Yeah,
making money.
yeah. What a fantastic concert he has had. So good for him. And now he's off to the UK.
That's good.
High-grade copy of a forgotten Superman comic book set a record at the auction on Thursday. Superman #1 from 1939 was sold for a little over $9 million by Heritage Auctions. The auction house says the comic book was found last year by 3 brothers cleaning out the attic of their late mother's California home. It was only protected by a stack of old newspapers in a cardboard box. Can you believe that? But its condition still drew a 9 on a 10-point comic grading scale. The comic's closing price makes it the most expensive comic book sold at an auction.
And
Look,
the beauty,
wow,
you know, how
the
they
colors.
How they
Yeah.
found this, and it was under some newspaper stuff
Yeah.
like that. So and for a good cause, you know, it probably sold. And there's lots of people that
And
are
a cheetah at the Smithsonian's National Zoo and Conservation Biology Institute Front Royal, Virginia campus recently gave birth to 4 cubs. The zoo says the cheetah cubs are strong, they're active, they're vocal, and eating well. You can go to the zoo's website to see the adorable 1-month-old babies now on the cheetah cub cam. This is the 20th litter born at the Front Royal campus. Zookeepers say cheetahs can be challenging to breed, particularly because of their sporadic reproductive cycles. Cheetahs are considered vulnerable to extinction. There are only about 7,000 of these left in the wild. Wow, that's not very many, but look at that. How cute are those? And, you know, they're just going to continue getting cuter. We got to scope them out on the webcam.
Yes, they are, but let's see how weather will be.